So, hello and welcome to Opinions My Take. My name is Yemisi Olufade, and you know how we do it here. We talk about issues, and then I get to read out your opinions, and then I give my take. But then it's been a minute. It's been a while we've been here. So welcome, compliments of the season, Happy New Year, and it is really good to be here. We thank God that He has kept us, He has protected us, and He has blessed us, preserving our lives. God is wonderful, God is awesome, and I'm really, really grateful. And also grateful to know that you are watching, that means you are alive. Thank God for that. So, I know that this year a lot of people made resolutions that okay, I'm going to be better, I'm going to make sure I have a better relationship, I'm going to make sure things work for me. You set goals and everything, you set goals maritally, business, and career wise, but then it doesn't really happen like that for some people. At the end of the day, your resolutions, your goals that you set, some things just come in and scatter it. And that's why, this year started with us hearing some gospels of issues about marriage. We have the Two-Face Dibia and Annie issue. We have some other people. And this has caused it has caused issues. People are fighting, even over something that is not their own, but everybody is really, really bitter about some things happening. And so we're looking at deal breakers in relationship, whether it's a dating relationship, but particularly a marriage relationship. What is the deal breaker there? What should be and what should not be? And at what time is someone supposed to say, I'm leaving you and I'm not leaving you? Is it when you need them the most, or when probably you don't need them the most? I mean, a lot is happening. People are talking about it. And this is just as February 14 is on the way. And by the way, that's my month. My birthday is on the 28th of February. So keep the gift, calls, bring it on. But then what I'm saying is that February 14 is coming, and we have Valentine's Day. And I don't know how some people will spend Valentine's Day, especially with all of these things trending and happening in Nigeria right now, especially with our celebrities. So we are talking about it. We are saying, what is love enough? What is enough? What should we do? What shouldn't we do? And most of the time, the argument there is that the female gender, they are supporting themselves, and the male gender, they are angry and saying we want to support our own. But is this what it is all about? Is this what relationships have turned into? We need to talk about this, and I need to get your opinion. What do you think about it? And I want you to leave it in the comments. Let's know your thoughts about this. Possibly the Two-Face Annie Idibia's issue, or any other one that you know. Let's talk about it. Let's find out what should be the deal breaker. What should we do? What should we not do? How should we do it? Because when you start a relationship with someone, you think forever. You think love. You think support. You don't think that, okay, when there's an issue, I'll be left in the lodge or something. No, you don't. You think it's going to happen till death do you part, and roses and everything. But what do you think about it? Let me get some opinion from people on what they think about all of these things and what the deal breakers should be in relationship. All right, deal breaker one: history of cheating and having no guilt about it. That is just happen kind of thing. And yes, I think that is a really, really big one. When you cheat and you feel there's no big deal, you want someone to be faithful to you, you don't want to be faithful to the other person, and it can't work. There's no way to work if you are cheating. Like I remember, what's his name now, Ray Parker Jr. He says, a woman needs love just like you do. If you don't give it to her, she'll get it from someone else. I'm not encouraging cheating. That's not what I'm doing here. But if you think you can cheat and you want, the attitude for you is that the other person should not cheat, I think it doesn't work that way. You're both supposed to be committed to that relationship and make sure it works. Yeah, it's about discipline. It's about discipline. Everybody, there's something about you looking at someone and say, oh, I really like this person. But you are committed in a relationship, so you carry your eyes. take it away. And that's how it's supposed to be. For the man, for the woman. So don't think that you can just come in and say, oh, I'm the man, I can cheat, and the woman, you must stay faithful. People will call you all sorts of names if you don't do this. It doesn't work like that. So let me get to the deal breaker 2 now. I kind of like this one. Someone that cannot have deep talks. I can actually look at this and say that for me, there's no way I'll be in a relationship with someone that cannot communicate deeply, and we just talk about mundane things. We can't talk deeply. We can't really relate, in that sense where I feel you're my soulmate. And it starts from when you are dating. The red flags, they're not just there because they are there. They're there for you to know that, oh, am I compatible with this person? Is this person going to be my person? Or am I just giving myself out just like that? You must know what you want. And where you start seeing the red flags, this person can't hold conversation with you deeply. And you are not that kind of a person. You need someone that can actually talk deeply with you. This is not the person for me. I'm not saying you tick off everything. There are some things you can say, okay, I can actually deal with this, I can bear with that. But there are some things you can't even, like cheating, for instance. If you know you cannot do that, don't even smell it. Don't even come near it. Don't even let it be something that can relate to you from day one. When he's cheating and he's saying he's sorry, he's cheating, he's saying he's sorry. No need to tell him you're packing your bags. That's if you have packed your bag in already. But this is time to know that I'm taking a walk. This is not for me. And it's really important we know these things. It's very, very important. Deal breakers. Another deal breaker. People will judge you solely based on zodiac signs. Now, this is something else. Because I'm Pisces, doesn't mean that someone that is, let me look at a sign that I know that goes very well with, like Scorpio, for instance. We'll say that, oh, because she's Pisces, she's a Piscean, I don't judge me based on because sometimes those things can be real. You can pick some things from there, but sometimes it's not totally correct. That doesn't make who I am, So don't say because she's Piscean, she's Cancerian, or is a Sagittarian and all of that, then it can't work. No, it doesn't work like that. But, well, if it works like that for some people, fine. But for me, if you know that that's your own red flag, that somebody is judging you based on your zodiac sign, I think you should not commit. Or what do you think? And I'll take this final one that says that I hate that some people think that once they're in a relationship, they no longer need to put in effort. Now, this is a very big one because, some people will just feel like, oh, he has proposed, or she has said yes, so I don't need to do anything again. I can be as fat as I want. I can be as dirty as I want. I can be as whatever I want. But it doesn't work that way. Because someone has committed to you, or you have committed to someone, doesn't mean that that's the time to now, be sloppy, to not take care of yourself, to not look good, to start tying wrapper, and moving all over the house like that. This is the time for you to bring in your best game. The person has said, let the person know that, oh, the person I asked to be mine is really, really who I want. Not that the person was someone that you really like, hot babe, nice babe, and everything. And all of a sudden, the person is no longer to be found. Or, this guy with this six-pack and everything, the next thing, pot belly and all of that. You keep wondering that, where is that guy? Where is that hot guy that used to, trick me and all of that? So we need to know what we want, and we need to know it well, so that at the end of the day, it's not like we're going to say, oh, this was not what I bargained for, this was not what I asked for, and now this is what I'm getting. You must know what you want, and you must get it. All right, having said all of this, especially with this last one where I said that you know what you're looking for and everything, that deal breaker where you know that you need to put in more effort, or you don't put in effort at all. There are some times that some things happen. For instance, if you're talking about being overweight, obesity or something, some things happen. It could be health issues, it could be anything. I think that is where that being a soulmate, being the love of your life should come in, where you are considerate of this person that, okay, I know it's not that you are not going to the gym. I know it's not that you are lazing around and everything, but there's something wrong, and this is the time to come together and walk, towards what it is, and, help that person. Relationship is about support. It's not just about I love you, and that is all. Sometimes love is not enough. Sometimes it takes more than love. It takes, respect, support, being there for that person when the person needs you the most. It takes, sacrifice. What can I give? Whatever I have to give, I'm going to give, because this is the person for me. It's not the time to run away when somebody is in problems or having a challenge or the other. That's not the time to run away. That's the time to actually show that you love that person, except you've been lying all along, except you were not truthful, except you've been deceitful. That's when we find you running away, But when it is that when things happen and you can say that, oh, not on my watch. Nothing is going to happen to my babe on my watch, or nothing is going to happen to my guy on my watch. That's true love. That's support. And so, when you talk about Valentine's Day coming, Valentine is not all about giving roses and, buying chocolates and everything. These are good and we love it. Some of us love it. And some people don't. Some people are just too practical and whatever in life. They don't care about things like that. They're not sentimental. But for those that love it, it's not that it's bad. But there's a deeper level to all of these things. And that's some of the things we have looked at. Are you going to be there for me? Come rain, come shine. Are you going to be there for me when no one is there for me, when I am all alone? Are you going to be that person that will sacrifice the last bit of what you have to make sure? Are you going to give your kidney up for me? And now people are screaming that, no, I'm not going to give my kidney up to someone that will, after you have my kidney, you go and marry someone else and my life is in jeopardy. No, but then let's talk seriously. Are you that person that can take a bullet for your better half? Some people will be shaking their heads at this point and saying no, but then what is love if it's not all of this and more? Well, thank you for joining me on Opinions My Take, and I hope you've enjoyed watching, listening. And this is the point where I beg you to like, subscribe, share, and even, just leave your comments. Let me see what you have to say on all of these things, because it's not just about what I say or what some of the things I read. I just want to know what your own deal breakers are. What are they? Let's talk about it. Let's have fun reading it and sharing, and let the conversation continue. Thank you for joining me. My name is MC Olufade. I love you so much.